Siree, here we go. It's a Monday evening as we launch into a brand new week here on Good Night, Grenada. I'm George Grant, and today happens to be the 6th day of April. Did you guys did you guys watch the press conference a little while ago? Oh, okay. Um, In light of the fact, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to bring you the national report tonight because the GIS, they're the people who put out the national report. And tonight, they had a press conference with the Prime Minister, which went for a little over an hour and a half, ended just at about quarter to 8 tonight. Hmm? So I doubt very much that they will be able to prepare the national report to get it out before we wrap up here tonight. Okay? So, Georgie Porgy is going to jump in front and tell you two, two salient points that came out of tonight's press conference. Two salient points. As you know, today the supermarkets and grocery stores around the place were allowed to open. Thank God somebody volunteered to do my shopping for me, so I didn't have to go out this morning. Thank God. Okay. However, I tell you, the reason why I'm so thankful is because I heard, and this came across in the press conference tonight, it was pretty chaotic out there today. Yeah, man. All hell broke loose. I guess, after being cooped up for so long, so many days, people were just really ecstatic about being out in the open, flying around like penguins. Ever seen a penguin fly? Anyhow. So, yeah. And I'm sure that many of you also are aware that technically our curfew was supposed to end tonight. Mm, 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 mm. Ain't going to end tonight. Actually, folks, ain't going to end for the next 2 weeks. 20th, yaman. The 20th is when I understand this curfew is now going to end. All right, so that's one of the two things I wanted to mention tonight. The other thing is that, yes, I mentioned that today people were able to go out and do a little shopping and so on. I got some crackers. Yeah. Why do you want a cracker? And the next shopping day, the next time you're going to be able to go out and shop, is on Saturday. Yep. No shopping tomorrow. No shopping on Wednesday. No shopping on Thursday. No shopping on Friday. So, yeah. And do you guys know what this weekend is? Easter weekend. Yeah? Okay. All right. So, I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at the rundown, see what sort of mischief we're getting to tonight. I gave you a lot of food for thought there already, didn't I? Okay. The first thing we're going to do tonight is I'm going to share with you an apology from the Grenada Electricity Services. I didn't actually know when this outage took place, but when I got into the studio here this morning, I realized that my computers were down. Yeah, there was an outage this morning, and apparently a lot of people were affected. I subsequently received a release from Grenelec, which I will be sharing with you shortly. Okay? Then, There's a video which I'm going to share with you. It's from the GIS. On the weekend, I guess somebody went out with a camera, decided to have some fun, and got some really beautiful pictures of town of St. George. And they put together some tips as to how you could remain COVID smart. It's quite nicely done. So we'll share that with you in a little bit. Yeah, I've already told you that the supermarkets were open today. And I'm also going to show you the lineup down in Grand Anse, man. About must have been about 7:30 this morning. The lineup to get into Spiceland Mall. Whoops! Yeah, take a look. You'll see what that looked like this morning. But at least they were maintaining their social distance. Yeah. Then something else I want to share with you tonight. It's the first in a series which is being put out on a daily basis. I've been getting these for the last few days now from the Alliance of Evangelical Churches. You know, they recognize that what's happening right now has a lot of people kind of down, and they're trying to perk them up a little bit, pep them up. So they're putting out some daily messages, inspirationals, if you will. And I'm going to share one with you. I'm going to start sharing them tonight, but we'll just share one tonight, okay? Then, haven't heard from a buddy for a little while, Anthony DeRiggs. Come on. Anthony. Good old Anthony DeRiggs. Well, yeah. Anthony is back with us tonight. And he's going to do a little piece which is called Another Prayer in We Kinda Talk. We Kinda Talk. That's how Anthony's going to pray for you tonight. Yeah. So there you have it. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn things around a little bit. And should I bother? Yeah. Or should I just hold on a sec here. Hold on. Why is that still coming up? Huh? Hold on a minute. Yeah, there we are. I was just wondering whether we did pop up on YouTube tonight or not. And yes, we did pop up on YouTube tonight. So there we are. Okay? Now, let me start by reading you this apology from GRENADAB. Thought it was very nice of them. Okay? And I can't tell you exactly what time the outage happened, but I wasn't aware of it until sometime after it did happen. So, GRENADAB has apologized to customers for an outage which affected a large number of customers early this morning. You were probably one of them, okay? Fortunately, they're happy to report that all electricity services were restored within an hour. Great. All of the company's generators are operational now, and there was no major system damage. Something else we got to be thankful for. They are asking that you please continue to follow their Facebook page for official information and contact them at telephone number 237 in the event that you may have any sort of emergency. Number's been around for some time now. 237, okay? Finally, they have reviewed the events which led up to this morning's outage and are implementing procedures to prevent its reoccurrence. Thank you, GRENADAB. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, folks. Let Georgie Porgy take a little break here, and we'll come back with our first video. Yeah, hang in there.
I'm always on the move. Training, traveling, competing. So it's good to know I have Co-op Bank in the palm of my hand.
Introducing e-banking, one of many customer convenience services from Grenada Cooperative Bank. And there's more to come.
It's swift, simple, and secure.
Welcome home.
Juve chocolates, cocoa nibs, and cocoa balls from Diamond Estate Grenada are now available at Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, Amazon.co.uk, and GrenadaMarket.com. Try their sensational touch of nutmeg and a touch of ginger chocolates, 75% dark and rich, 100% pure cocoa, and their 60% dark and sweet chocolate bars today. Amazon Prime members enjoy free shipping on these orders in the USA, Canada, and Europe. GrenadaMarket.com. When you can't come to the island, the products of the island will come to you.
Together with you, our customers, we energize our community.
Together with you, we energize our economy.
We are working together to give our nation a better tomorrow.
With you, we energize our future. Together, we energize our nation.
Thank you for partnering with us
as we energize our Spice Island.
Renlec, energizing our Grenada.
All righty. All righty.
Together with you, our customers, we energize our community.
Together with you, we energize our economy.
We are working together to give our nation a better tomorrow.
With you, we energize our future. Together, we energize our nation.
Thank you for partnering with us
as we energize our Spice Island.
Renlec, energizing our Grenada.
Alrighty, folks. As I mentioned to you a little while ago, apparently over the weekend, the GIS, they put together this little video. It runs about, I think about 6 or 7 minutes long. And it's being put out there with a series of tips as to how to keep yourself safe from the coronavirus. No talking in this video. It's just a video and some background music with some little text messages, all right? And I have to admit, they really captured some beautiful images of the town of St. George. You don't believe me? All right. Take a look. Yeah, I did tell you, didn't I? I thought that was nicely done. Congratulations, GIS. Creative stuff there. Simple, but creative stuff. Let me say good evening. Boy, you guys are scarce tonight. I guess it's going to take you guys a while to get used to interacting on YouTube, eh? Yeah, but it's going to be worth your time, promise. Trini, 62. I wonder if that's Trini's age. 62? Trini, 62 says, Hola, senor. Hola, senora. Good to see you. My goodness, I don't believe I haven't seen this character in a little while. John Nosy Neck. John, you have had us in suspense for weeks now. John has been having some hassles with his internet in Carriacou. So is everybody else in Carriacou. But it's good to see you back. He says, George, you're looking okay. Well, thank you. I feel okay. I've been, tell you what, I've been getting some rest, eh? This shutdown, it's not really a lockdown, but it's, to some extent it is. But I do appreciate it to some extent. I've been getting some shut-eye. Yeah, appreciate it. John also says, wasn't the PM meant to do a public address today? Yes, John, where were you? He ended about 15 minutes before I came on the air tonight. It was the Prime Minister, the acting Commissioner of Police, and the COVID coordinator, a gentleman by the name of Dr. George Mitchell. Yeah, I think those were the three people who did that thing. And ended just a few minutes ago. Oswald Darbo is there. Good evening, Mr. Darbo. I hope you're staying safe, sir. I hope you're staying safe. And I'm counting on you, Mr. Darbo, to help us spread the word that we're now, we're moving up. We're now on YouTube. Get the word out there. You know the advantages of using YouTube. Get the word out there to your clan, if you will. All right. Now, let's move on to next little story here. Where is it? Okay, supermarkets. Yeah. I'm sure this video went viral today. About 3 people sent it to me. Apparently, this morning, people got out mad rush. Early this morning, man. Early o'clock. They were not going to line up. Well, yeah? Well, apparently this video was shot sometime between 7 and 7:30 this morning. And down at Spiceland Mall, you should see the length of the line. 7:30 in the morning. Okay, so you can just imagine what it was like later on in the morning. But anyhow, why is this video crooked? Why is this video crooked? Take a look. See? It's supposed to be the other way around. Okay. I'll tell you what. We're going to straighten them out. And while we're doing that, I want you to take a look at this piece. I mentioned that the Alliance of Evangelical Churches, they're trying to lift Grenada up a little bit. And on the weekend, they started sending out some short pieces by various pastors from the Alliance. They're usually about 5 or 6 minutes long, some even shorter. And essentially, they're just inspirational words, where for 5 or 6 minutes, the pastor will talk about scriptures and so on and so forth. And I hope you appreciate these. I have a collection of about 6 or 7 of them now. So I'm going to start playing them tonight and try and play one every night, because I too want to do my part in giving people hope. I just wish that all of you could sit where you are and smile and be at peace and as happy as I am sitting in this chair. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah? Back to social media. Trini62 is answering John. John says, John, he did at 6 p.m. this evening. John, I bet you haven't got a clue, and I'm not going to tell you either who Trini62 is. Maria P. has retracted her message. I wonder why Maria MP has retracted. John wants to know, on what platform, George? Well, I'll tell you, it was all over the place. It was on the GIS's Facebook page. I carried it on my YouTube page. I also carried it on Grenada Broadcast. Because from now on, everything that goes out on my YouTube page automatically, as was the case with Facebook, automatically goes out on Grenada Broadcast as well. So if you don't catch us going, you catch us coming. If you don't catch us coming, you catch us going. Okay. Maria MP says, I'm watching on my TV. I have to make comments via my cell phone. Oh, but at least you have a nice big picture. Yeah. I was talking to somebody who watched yesterday's program on TV, and the person was telling me how pristine, clear, and clean the picture was. Boy, ain't that good news? So all of you guys now rush out and buy a TV set, you know, one of those 62-inch flat screens. Yeah, send me the bill. Oh, yeah. Okay, Maria MP says, Maria MP is Maria St. Bernard. Hello, Maria St. Bernard. You had me going there for a while. It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, so let's listen to the head of the Alliance of Evangelical Churches, Pastor Devon Rache, with today's inspirational word.
We are privileged to live in an extra special nation. The preamble of our Constitution declares that the tenets of our nation is built upon our undeniable belief in God. Our national motto declares that we are people ever conscious of God. Times like this test our consciousness of God. Do we really believe in what we read, preach, sing? If we do, we know that God will protect us and take us through this. God is not a God who can lie. His word will not return unto him void. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, he promises that he is faithful and he will not suffer us to be tempted beyond that which we are able to bear. But with every situation, he will make a way of escape that we are able to overcome it. The human race has survived so many trying times, and God has always brought us through. Let us reflect on some of these times in the past. In 1918, the Spanish flu infected 500 million people, and over 675,000 people died. But God took the human race through this. And if he did it before for these people, we know that he will do it again. We only have to trust and believe on him. Cholera, which we know today as something that is not as widespread as the past, killed tens of thousands of people in England when it first came on the scene. However, due to advancement in human practices and precautionary measures, the human race was able to weather cholera. God was able to give us the wisdom to deal with these things. And if he had done it for the human race in the past, be assured that our God is going to do it again. We just have to trust him. In the 14th century, we have heard about the bubonic plague, also called Black Death, and over 200 million lives were lost in 4 years. Imagine this. The current virus is nothing compared to what we have seen in the past with Black Death. And if God was able to take the human race through the bubonic plague, then God is able to also take us through this. God has done it before, and believe me, God is going to do it again. We only have to believe and trust Him. The most important gift we have been given is life. Cherish and preserve your life. With the extra time that you find available, choose to spend time doing the finer things in life, spending time with family and growing deeper in your faith with God. In the toughest of situations, there are always some blessings and opportunities to be found. In this, you have the blessing of time. Use it well and become better for it. The word declares that Jesus Christ, the God that we believe in, the God that we serve as a nation, has been given a name above every other name. My question to you, does this virus have a name? Yes, it does. Well, if this virus have a name, be assured that the name of Jesus have more power than COVID-19. Call on His name. In this, I choose Christ over crisis, faith over fear, prayer over panic, worship over worry. And just know that in all of this, as we are told in Psalm chapter 121, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. For our help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. And He will not suffer your foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, He that keepeth Grenada shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade upon your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you and your family from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Let us heed the guidelines of our health professionals and our Ministry of Health. Let us practice the necessary precautions. Do not worry. God got this.
Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the King.
Conveniently located in the Grandand Shopping Center, for over 40 years, Food Fair has provided quality service at affordable prices. Now, grocery shopping is made easier and more convenient from the Food Fair web store.
Hey, babe. Listen, I need you to go down to Food Fair to get some groceries.
All right, no problem. Right away.
Thanks, babe. What are you doing? You're supposed to be going Food Fair to get a grocery, man.
I am, but didn't you know you can order your groceries online from the Food Fair web store?
Are you serious?
Of course. All you have to do is just to log on to www.foodfair.gd with credit card in hand, and with an order of $100 or more, Food Fair Granans will deliver up to 3 miles away. And you don't even have to worry about your information, you know. Their safety measures are excellent.
So hold on. You just order online and Food Fair will deliver to you?
Yep.
Oh, baby, better hurry up and order, man.
I already did. They should be here any minute now.
Enjoy easy online shopping anytime from your home or office from the Food Fair web store. Food Fair, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, neighbor.
Here's the bill I asked you to pay for me.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low?
For one, we size our transformers just for what we need. And we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LEDs.
They burn less energy, right?
Much less. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
And Grenlec is always advising us not to open the fridge too often.
That's right. And my family washes and irons in bulk.
With fuel prices changing all the time, how do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage has decreased.
So while Grenada can't control fuel prices, I can conserve energy and save money.
Grenelec, energizing our Grenada.
Juve chocolates, cocoa nibs, and cocoa balls from Diamond Estate Grenada are now available at Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, Amazon.co.uk, and GrenadaMarket.com. Try the sensational touch of nutmeg and a touch of ginger chocolates, 75% dark and rich, 100% pure cocoa, and their 60% dark and sweet chocolate bars today. Amazon Prime members enjoy free shipping on these orders in the USA, Canada, and Europe. GrenadaMarket.com. When you can't come to the island, the products of the island will come to you.
Folks, amidst all the fear out there about the future of tourism in this place, I learned today that the Grenada Tourism Authority is moving full steam ahead, man. They're pushing Grenada. They sent a release out today along with a little video, and I want to share both with you. First of all, the release says, I pray that you and your family are comfortable and staying safe in these challenging times. In recent weeks, the Grenada Tourism Authority, which includes our source market representatives, has been collaborating proactively to keep our destination top of mind with the global audience. Social media is currently one of our primary communication channels at the moment as we battle COVID-19 as a destination, right? Our initial social media strategy has been to share messages of empathy globally, expressing that we are all in this together and to stay safe. Our social media platforms and email signatures have been updated with a stay safe creative and a we look forward to welcoming you back soon message. It's Grenada Tourism Authority. Goes on to say, from a public relations perspective, we have been sharing good news stories on the destination. Our amazing local distillery companies, their moves to produce hand sanitizers have been shared with all major media groups in the United States, in Canada, and the UK. And already, the Miami Herald has published story on one of those. Today, Monday, April 6th, we have launched a positive digital campaign called #GrenadaDreaming. And we ask you to support us by promoting the hashtag on your own platforms while we're doing that. I also publish it on my Grenada Broadcast website. The essence of the campaign is to share evocative images of the destination to inspire consumers to visit Grenada. Carry it to. And Betty Martinique. in the future. They're also trying to get people to dream today and travel tomorrow. Yeah, no harm in doing that, you know. Dream now. Where am I going to go after COVID's gotten lost? City Martinique, yeah. We have so much amazing content to share on our food, our drinks, our culture, our music, our nature, community, sustainability, etc. So much that the world needs to know right now. Please share our new hashtag Grenada Dreaming video with your online community, and we encourage you and your friends to share content online about the destination using hashtag Grenada Dreaming. All right. That's the text of the release that was sent out. Now, allow me to play this video.
Pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, endeavors to be a positive source of inspiration for those dreaming of travel. We invite you to dream with us wherever you are. Dream about sipping a fresh fruity cocktail and sticking your toes into the warm white sand at Grandad's Beach. Dream about snorkeling at the world's first underwater sculpture park at Molinaire. And dream about taking a dip under the cool, cascading Concord waterfall. We are Grenada, dreaming of welcoming you back to our shores. With love, from Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique.
So, pilgrims, what do you think? Hey? You know, boy, Grenada is going to come out of this looking even more beautiful than we already do. Forgive me, I'm just an eternal optimist. Hang on a sec, let me see. Well. Margaret Rello. Margaret? Is that a different name? I know an Anthea Rello. Well, who knows? Maybe the same person. And then Enid. Enid, I'm so glad that you got it. I'm not sure where Enid is, but Enid was in touch with me by email today because apparently she's not seen us for the last couple of days on Facebook, and she's wondering, where are they? Where are they? Well, I responded, but she never saw that response, and now she's finally seen my second response. And so Enid has joined us on YouTube, and she's saying, amen. Well, amen to you too, Enid. Break time.
wait to see my granddaughter.
COVID-19 spreads from person to person through the droplets that are produced when someone coughs or sneezes, which makes it easy to spread between people in close contact. Now let's get prepared to stay healthy. To reduce your chance of catching or spreading COVID-19, practice these simple everyday preventative measures. Droplets can also land on surfaces, so ensure that you wash your hands frequently for a minimum of 20 seconds or sing the happy birthday song twice. Avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with an alcohol content between 60 and 90%. 70% is ideal. When you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth with a flexed elbow or a tissue. Dispose of the tissue immediately and then wash your hands. If you notice someone has a fever and cough or other symptoms of respiratory illness, avoid close contact when possible. Let's all do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. Our health is our collective responsibility. COVID-19 spreads from person to person through the droplets that are produced when someone coughs or sneezes, which makes it easy to spread between people in close contact. Now let's get prepared to stay healthy. To reduce your chance of catching or spreading COVID-19, practice these simple everyday preventative measures. Droplets can also land on surfaces, so ensure that you wash your hands frequently for a minimum of 20 seconds or sing the happy birthday song twice. Avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with an alcohol content between 60 and 90%. 70% is ideal. When you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth with a flexed elbow or a tissue. Dispose of the tissue immediately and then wash your hands. If you notice someone has a fever and cough or other symptoms of respiratory illness, avoid close contact when possible. Let's all do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. Our health is our collective responsibility.
Folks, at the top of the program tonight, I mentioned to you that I was a little bit doubtful as to whether or not the GIS would have their national report. Well, I was absolutely correct, because here I'm taking a look at their site, and what they're doing is they're doing a replay of that press conference which was held by the Prime Minister and the Commissioner, Acting Commissioner, and the Deputy or the Coordinator of the COVID response team. They're rerunning that right now, so don't expect to see the national report tonight, okay? Now, having said that, let's move right along. This gentleman has a knack for combining history, humor, knowledge, and nostalgia in all of his social media presentations. And this week, in keeping with the mood of Grenada and the rest of the world, he's really hit home with this piece, which is entitled Another Prayer in We Kinda Talk. You're going to hear how Anthony prays tonight. Here he is, my dear friends, our friend, Anthony the Race.
Another prayer, but this time in a we kind of talk. A prayer in a we kind of talk. Papa God, I'm begging you, please, hear my plea today. Protect us from that heartless, no good, worthless exhibit known as the coronavirus. In this terrible time, let the rain fall so the crops will grow. So we'll have peas like peas, and enough breadfruit, bush yam, and tanya to keep our bellies full, just in case the cargo ships do not come. Help us to share the little we have with our neighbors, the little we have right down to the little cutters that you might have. Forgive those who even in this time still seek to tease, tomfool, mamagai, and bamboos others. Change your hearts, change it. Change the hearts of those who lie and continue to lie, just like horse trotting. Have pity on those who treat people like Papi Show, Stupidi, jackasses, Bebe Abuta, and laughing stocks, and they believe they're better than people. Bless those who are scrunting, catching their nenin and their royal tail. They can't even make a panquai, oh God, because they are caged up in houses like Falcock in the Falcom while the lockdown lasts. Help those who suffer in these times that is harder than Gugu, Campeche Wood, Labby Rock, and Mr. Jojo Kajam. Enlighten those who still keeping pulling down each other, and they live like crabs in a barrel. Comfort the lonely who sit in a corner like Poor Me One and Miss Howard's cat. Brighten the countenances of those who look like, what shall I do in these terrible times? Shield us from the prying eyes of macos who can only stay in the houses during the lockdown and spy on us to see what we are doing. Save us from mischief makers and those who use this crisis to provide and give false information to mess up your mind and to scare us. Change the hearts of those who like commerce, DC, and promote hearsay, TB, and bacchanal. Stay the hands of those who, even while COVID-19 rages, still choke and sneeze and set people against each other, and then they laugh. Help those who fall victim to the coronavirus. Help them, dear Lord, Papa God, to soar high above their pain like bamboo and kites in the sky at Easter time. Help them to breathe properly. And to those who always wait for the time to come when people kick the bucket to enjoy the rum, the rice and peas and curry goat, to chicken, in the praise and the happy hour. Make the wait be as long as twine, or when cock have teeth. Above all, Papa God, keep us healthy, grateful, and kind to each other in these times, so that crapo will not smoke our pipes. Help us to continue our use of our turmeric, our ginger, our garlic, cayenne pepper, and all those fruits that give us vitamin C. And now that we cannot get the sunshine, help us to check on our vitamin D. And help us to remember that we will reap whatever we sow. For if we plant fig, we can't expect to harvest blogo, fat pork, or breadfruit. Help us this day. Protect us this day. Papa God, I pray. Amen and amen. Anthony Wendell, The Riggs.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Wow. Guy always pinches a nerve. Thank you very much, my dear friend. Looking forward to your next piece. All right. Earlier on, I had promised you that I would show you the lineup down at the Spiceland Mall this morning. Just in case you didn't believe me, man. Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
So that where the line start from?
Yeah, we ain't no.
Well, I mean,
fucking line go back right back here.
It starts so go wrong so?
Yeah. Right back here.
Whoever thought all these people don't line up to make grocery, boy.
What the fuck? Let's see that.
Tell that white people sitting on the ground having fun.
Look at that. Good 7:30 yet.
And a lot of people don't get in grocery. Dog and all line up, you know. And people still walking come down here.
Did you believe that?
Just give me a list, so get a good swallow.
See a friend calling in the line there.
Yeah, on them black?
Yeah.
At least they're maintaining social distancing.
When I want 8:30, I'll collect your list. You hear this? I tell you what I'm cozy. My die stress. 6 feet apart. Where you get it? Where go to the teller? No. Where the supermarket? Yeah. Where you get inside this one? A lot of things? Oh, wait for it. Oh, message you just now. Kakoni.
Yeah.
Chama where we go.
They gym, you know. Charles, you know.
Gym?
Yeah.
You play master your friend boy now? Oh, watch your place, boy. Watch your place.
Gym fully covered in.
That's Sabrina. Put the camera on Sabrina, this side see her. She said, "Reach me for the only one watch her." Yes, whoever tell people that also to one shop, boy.
The fuck is that?
Right people, you know.
What the hell? Who you getting in?
6 feet apart. That's not bad with the lamb. Because the go close on the supermarket all the time.
Now, come on. You have to give it to them. At least they were maintaining social distancing. Hey, come on. Yes, at least they were. Boy, I'm glad I didn't have to line up today. Anyhow, folks, it's 2 minutes after 9 o'clock. Just about time to pull the curtain down for the Monday edition of Good Night, Grenada. And by the way, I see that Kippy has found us. I was a little bit worried about whether or not he would find us. But Kippy has found us on YouTube. Thanks a lot, Kippy. Good to see you, guy. And Enid says that she is in Canada, so now we know where she is. Go find Enid. Okay. My dear friends, my turn to leave you with something inspirational. You know, after all this COVID stuff blows away, I really do believe, and I'm standing firm, we're going to have a different Grenada. We're going to have a different world, okay? And what I'm about to share with you right now is the sort of world I would like to see emerge for me, and hopefully you might share that view as well. But let's just give a listen. It's a reading that comes from the book of Ezekiel 37, 21 to 28. Thus says the Lord God, I will take the children of Israel from among the nations to which they have come, and gather them from all sides to bring them back to their land. I will make them one nation upon the land, in the mountains of Israel. And there shall be one prince for them all. Never again shall they be two nations, and never again shall they be divided into two kingdoms. No longer shall they defile themselves with their idols, their abominations, and all their transgressions. I will deliver them from all their sins of apostasy and cleanse them so that they may be my people and I may be their God. My servant David shall be prince over them, and there shall be one shepherd for them all. They shall live by my statutes and carefully observe my decrees. They shall live on the land that I gave to my servant Jacob, the land where their father lived. They shall live on it forever, they and their children, and their children's children, with my servant David as their prince forever. I will make with them a covenant of peace. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will multiply them and put my sanctuary among them forever. My dwelling shall be with them. I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Thus the nations shall know that it is I, the Lord, who makes Israel holy, when my sanctuary shall be set up among them forever. Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. Ezekiel 37, verses 21 to 28. Yeah, man. All right, my dear friends. I think that really is going to do it. 7.5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Not bad, not bad. We almost got in under the wire. Thanks for joining me, and remember to subscribe to YouTube so that you will know whenever we go live here. I don't know what happened on our Grenada broadcast tonight, but I noticed that the GIS is still pumping the Prime Minister's press conference onto that site. But technically, you should be seeing what you're seeing here on YouTube right now. We're going to make sure we get that sorted out as well. So yes, subscribe to us on YouTube. Spread the word among your friends. And by God's grace, let's get together again tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock, right here.